killing of Dallas rapper MO3. Court documents show that this man, rapper Yella Beezy, whose real name is Marquise Conway, is in jail tonight. Conway has been charged for paying money to kill Melvin Noble, who is rapper MO3. You may remember MO3 was shot and killed by a gunman who chased him down on 35E near the Dallas Zoo. Police arrested that shooter, Kawan White. That was in 2021. But new documents tonight show that Conway paid White to kill MO3. Conway now facing that capital murder charge officially for capital murder while remuneration.
Boom, bing, bong, 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 get down. Bing, bong, get down. Bing, bong, stay down. Bing, bong, back. You going for your gun? You going for it? You better put it down. You better put. He went for it. He went for it. Light this thing up, hype this thing up. Get it blooded. I'm finna go pop this dude who steady with that blowing. Yeah. Get it blooded.
A talent. Man, let me just start this video by saying rest in peace to MO3. Y'all know that was one of my favorite artists. In fact, one of the first videos I made when I got on YouTube was my MO3 The Whole Story documentary video, where I went over, you know, the whole life and career and everything surrounding MO3, including the beefs that he was involved in. To tell the truth, the story of MO3 is honestly a tragic one. He was a dude that had a lot of talent. He was blowing up fast, making a name for himself, and then that was all cut short when he was pretty much gunned down on November the 11th, 2020 in a shooting on Interstate 35E in Dallas, Texas. At the time of his death, he was actively involved in a beef with another rapper named Yella Beezy, who is from McKinney, Texas. And when MO3 died, a lot of people assumed that his death had something to do with this back and forth he was having with Yella Beezy, because they were having a pretty serious back and forth that lasted for years and years and years. They actually used to be friends before the relationship deteriorated. I got a picture on screen of them together, right? But they began falling out reportedly, I think around 2017, 2018. Anyways, when he was killed, a lot of people assumed that it was linked to Trap Boy Freddy. However, people were arrested for this. One of them's name was Kawan White. The other one's name was Devin Brown, right? Kawan was 22 years old. He was arrested December the 9th of 2020, and he was charged with murder. The Dallas police identified him as the gunman who chased down and shot MO3 on the freeway. Now, when he was taken into custody, he was also charged separately for possession of a firearm by a convicted felon, and this was a federal charge. He pleaded guilty to that federal gun charge in May of 2022 and was sentenced to 105 months, nearly 9 years, in federal prison in November of 2022. But his murder trial for MO3's death has been pending ever since. He has not been sentenced for the death of MO3. The other guy, Devin Brown, who was 28 at the time, was also indicted on a murder charge, but his didn't come until April of 2021, and he was already in custody on federal gun charges himself. His case is also still pending. There have been no updates on this case since until today, because right now news is breaking that Yella Beezy has actually been arrested in connection with MO3's death. So right now on your screen, you can see the grand jury referral for the arrest of Yella Beezy, real name Marquise Conway. And you can see right here, his charge is capital murder while remuneration, which basically means that there was a murder committed for a payment or the promise of a payment. Pretty much murder for hire. We can see down here at the bottom, it says, in the name and by the authority of the state of Texas, the grand jury of Dallas County, state of Texas, duly organized at the January term AD 2025 of the Criminal District Court number 4 for said county, upon its oath do present in and to said court at said term that Marquise Conway, hereinafter called defendant, on or about the 11th day of November 2020 in the county of Dallas, state of Texas, did then and there intentionally and knowingly cause the death of Melvin Noble, that's MO3's real name, an individual hereinafter called the deceased, by employing Kawan White, that is the guy I told y'all about a minute ago, to murder the deceased for remuneration and the promise of remuneration, namely the United States currency, from defendant, and pursuant to said agreement, Kawan White did then and there intentionally and knowingly cause the death of the said deceased by shooting deceased with a firearm, which is a deadly weapon. It is signed and dated March 18th, 2025, and And we also have this news article right here from TMZ, pretty much confirming that Yella Beezy has been arrested. They have his mug shot here. And yeah, man, it's not looking good for Yella Beezy right now. One person who reacted to this was MO3's mom. She posted this right here up. It's simple. It just says, "Justice for my baby." I'm sure that she is feeling probably a mixture of joy and also pain, because this is, you know, bringing it back up for her. She's going to be having to relive this now that this is happening. Everybody's going to be posting about it. They're going to be talking about it. She's going to have to see all of that, which is sad, but I'm sure she does feel a little bit of joy, because in her eyes, the guy who is responsible for her son's death has been apprehended. Now, I got to keep it 1,000 with y'all. I'm not really surprised by this fact. You know, I think a lot of people had already had the thought that Yella Beezy might be behind it. He hasn't really spoke on this topic very much since MO3 died, but the one time that we did see him kind of touch on the topic a little bit was when he was on Say Cheese talking to Sean Cotton, and Sean Cotton asked him about Lil Boosie showing up to Dallas for MO3's funeral, right? And Lil Boosie was shot while he was down there, and we seen Yella Beezy kind of give this really aggressive response, right? Some of y'all might remember it. Check it out.
Something happened to you, I get on the internet, oh, you feel the niggas done fucked up, I'm on my way.
Yeah.
I'm on my way. You niggas done fucked up. I'm not from Philly. I'm going to Philly. Then I go to one of your hood stores. Bro, I don't got to do nothing. Or call no shot. I'm like, bro, nigga, this Dallas business. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, nigga, you not from here. You not finna come over here thinking you finna run something. So that's what the situation was. Like, nigga, you trying to come over here. I ain't have to do nothing or say nothing. Like, nigga, I don't even know what's going on with that. You get what I'm saying? But he know. He know. He know the truth.
So it's something that...
He know. He know. And I ain't, nigga, we don't do all that internet shit. He know. It's more I can go into and like deep, but he know.
So you think he could have just came to you and it would have just been that?
Man, he know.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people was, that whole time of the year was crazy.
He know, bro. That nigga know. You want to play into that shit. He know, though. Like, nigga, I done reached out a couple times. I want to see, like, face. I want to see face. See, we got the same energy. It ain't got to be on no tough shit, but if you want to feel like you want to go there, we can, like, on some squad shit, we can do that, too.
Right, now you can tell Yella Beezy was feeling some type of way about that interview, and they wasn't even really talking about MO3. They was just talking about Lil Boosie had went on Instagram after MO3 died, and he was like, I'm on my way to Dallas, Texas right now. And he did go down there for MO3's funeral, but this is how Yella Beezy reacted to it. You could tell he's got some deep anger with this topic right here, and it looks like he's gonna have all the time in the world to work that frustration out now, because they got him on capital murder, and from what I understand, in Texas, they don't play about them capital murder charges. In fact, if he's convicted, he is looking at life in prison without parole or the death penalty. Neither are which is a good thing. And in Texas, man, they go hard about these specific laws right here. At this point, though, we're just going to have to wait. We're going to have to see what all comes out, what all the evidence is, and we'll have to see Yella Beezy go to court and beat this. I do think it's interesting the two people that were arrested years ago haven't been convicted yet, and now they got Yella Beezy. Makes me think maybe somebody is in there talking, you know, trying to get a little bit of a cooperation deal going so they can get some leniency. That's what it smells like to me. But man,